When life puts you in tough situations, don't say why me, say try me. Life is a climb and it's a struggle getting to the top, but the drop to the bottom can be quick, and so I think you have to embrace every moment of the day. Life is a climb and it's a struggle getting to the top, but the drop to the bottom can be quick, and so I think you have to embrace every moment of the day. There are multiple sides to all of us. Who we are and who we might be if we follow our dreams. Anyone that hates on you is always below you, because they're just jealous of what you have. You can't live a positive life with a negative mind. Life's a climb, but the view is great. The greatest opportunities in life come with fear and risk. Even the hard times are part of your life story. If you acknowledge them and move past them, they eventually add up to the experience that makes you wise. Remember that only God can judge us. Forget the haters, because somebody loves you. Don't be anything you don't want to be. Always be yourself. As long as you're not hurting anyone, your choices are your choices. Always look forward and try to push past the negativity. I think everyone's beautiful and they deserve to be happy no matter what. Nobody notices your sorrow, your pain, but everyone notices your mistakes. If someone tells you you're not beautiful, turn around and walk away so they can have a great view of your fabulous ass. You can't blame me for who I am. There's no better feeling than making somebody smile. It's the little things that make us who we are in the bigger world. People ask me how I stay happy and sane. I never Google myself. Fear's the only obstacle that gets in the way of doing what we love. Fear holds us back from living the lives we're made to live. I'm not saying you need to take a break because you're crazy. I'm saying you need to take a break so you can be crazy, and people aren't going to judge you. You're going to do dumb stuff from here on out. But do it in your own time. Do it safely. You can afford to protect yourself and still have fun. And I hope you find it, what you're looking for, and I hope it's everything you dreamed your life could be, and so much more. Just because you're an artist doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole. You need to see things, really see them, feel them, live them, so you know what's big and what's little, what matters and what to put aside. I tell people, going to the club doesn't make me a bad person, going to church doesn't make you a good one. It's so much easier to know who you are when there aren't 1,000 people telling you who they think you are. The only advice my dad's given me is, if you ain't having fun, it ain't working, so always have fun with what you're doing. If you don't love it, then there's no reason to do it. And don't do it for fame or money, do it because it's something that you feel is right. Love is louder than the pressure to be perfect. It is important to ask yourself why you're doing what you're doing and what purpose it serves in the big picture. I think there are always going to be things that you're going to want to do. It's about picking yourself back up and starting again. Love me or hate me, I don't care. I'm doing what I liked, I'm happy. I remember a lot of people, but when I meet people and I'm stoned, I'm not as good with names. There's so much negativity in the world, and what you only need to hear is all the love. People try to say to me, I just heard someone say this or that about you, and I just ignore it because it's irrelevant. Love is what makes the world go around, and that's all we need to focus on. The only people that you really have, that I learned, are your family, because they love you no matter what. God wants my life to be about being successful and being happy and blessing other people and being blessed. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. Everyone is constantly transitioning. Beauty is the enemy. We try to conquer not feeling beautiful all our lives. It's a battle that can't be won. There's no definition of beauty. The only way to achieve beauty is to feel it from inside without breaking down into individual physical attributes. Life is all about having a good time. But I don't necessarily define my faith by going to church every Sunday. I have an opinion. I have my own taste. Do what you are afraid to do. God gave you this life because He knew you could handle it. When you are ready to move on, or if you come to peace with pain, you'll find a silver lining. Pink isn't just a color, it's an attitude. You can't live a positive life with a negative mind, and if you have a positive outcome, you have a positive income, and just to have more positivity and just to kind of laugh it off. All I want to do is yoga and hike and smoke weed. It's funny. Music is what I breathe, what I love to do. It keeps me alive. You can't stop people from talking about you, but you can stop giving them something to talk about. I probably have an earlier curfew than anyone. My mom wants to keep me really safe, and my dad's not overly protective, but he's a dad no matter what. Little moments attach themselves to other little moments and collect into big dreams. We become what we experience. Growing up is important, and I've got to do that gracefully, but also keep myself at a good pace. I learned from you that I do not crumble. I learned that strength is something you choose.